Learn how to trade with me. Why trade? And that, folks, is a video that's gotten a lot of comments, a lot of popularity. It looks like you guys really like going with me on these videos and exploring what different trading indicators are. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video. We're going to be going down that same list that we did from the first video where we talked about what the VWAP was, volume weighted average price, and we're going to go down the list, basically just see what the next indicator is that we're going to learn about. We're going to do some Google research. We're going to research and learn a little bit about what that indicator does, what it is, what's its functionality, what's its best use case. And then we're going to go to one of my favorite sites called tradingterminal.com, where they actually have a replay simulator where we can replay any day, pick a day, say, June 18th, 2021. Pick that day, stock market open. What was Tesla doing, for instance? You can get that granular. Pick the stock, pick the time, press play, speed up 1x, 5x, 10x speed to actually try out simulated trading any time of day so that you don't actually have to be doing it live on the market. You can be practicing whenever, which could be dangerous for us. If you're anything like me, you could find yourself at 10:30 p.m. Doing simulated stock trading. But anyway, that's it for the intro. Let's get right into today's video. I'm Bruce Bradbury. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hit that like button, subscribe, and the notification bell, all that good stuff to continue getting this great content from me. So without further ado, let's go forward to our article. And I just think I spoiled it a little bit for us here. Let me actually bring myself down. Oh, what do we like? Do we like down, up, left side, or that? Or no, maybe that's too big actually. So let's just go back here. So in the last video, you can watch that one. We reviewed this this article that I thought was helpful. 10 best indicators for day trading 2023. And as I stipulated before, I'm new to day trading, and this channel is all about learning how to day trade alongside each other. Not that I'm an expert or anything in trading, it's that I'm learning right now, and I want to go through and basically be your research buddy for these types of things. So in the first video, we watched volume weighted average price, right? We learned about what volume weighted average price is. Now, in today's video, we're going to be looking up relative strength index, otherwise known as the RSI. I can zoom it up a little bit here because I know it's not as computer screen can get hard to look at. The relative strength, okay, let's get to it. Relative strength index, RSI. The RSI is among the most popular and widely used technical analysis trading tools. Traders use the RSI to spot overbought and oversold markets. And this, I'm assuming the blue line below the chart, the candles, is the RSI. So it's actually separate. It's not one of those overlays. It's not one of those overlays like the VWAP, which overlays the charts. It's actually down here below. And so it's an oscillator. So the way the oscillator works is simple. The RSI measures the magnitude of the asset's price fluctuation and tells whether the current price trends are fair or not. It is displayed as a line on a graph, floating between two extremes, with a value between 0 and 100. When using the RSI indicator, day traders look for convergences and divergences. If the indicator's highs and lows move in the same direction with the price trend, then a convergence occurs. In this case, the trader knows the trend is strong and likely to continue, and vice versa. So now this convergence and divergence, I can assume that it's talking about this line in the middle, 50, or some line here. And there's a line at 30 and 70, so which is interesting because it's not at 0 to 100. Maybe we'll learn more if we continue reading. And yes, I'm reading the exact next paragraph, and they talk exactly about that. Usually, the RSI fluctuates between the 30% and 70% marks. Based on that, it generates bullish and bearish buy and sell signals. Although the interpretation isn't so straightforward, the general idea is that when RSI is around 70%, the market is overbought. And when it is around 30%, it is oversold. A trend is confirmed when the RSI moves towards or away from the 50% mark. The RSI works differently compared to the relative volume indicator, which is another indicator. And that's all we have. So again, let me zoom in just one more time so we can get a really clear picture. Oh, the picture. Okay, never mind. So we can get a really clear picture. So when we're talking about convergence and divergences, what I just picked up from that few paragraphs that we read is, okay, so we've got 30 and 70. So so the 30 and the 70 are probably like the median numbers. And then when we go above or below that, that could indicate like that we're way into like way overbought or way oversold levels. So that's interesting to me. So we can see here. So sorry, I don't know who's giving me a call here. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, when we see it like hitting a different point and then moving towards the center, that could say that it's a trend that is continuing. And we can see here like, okay, yeah, it's dipping above the 70% mark, which, and what it's telling me is, okay, if it's above the 70% mark, then it's pretty dangerously high to crashing back down and going, you know, the other way, because it's like considered oversold at these levels. It's just an easier way for us to see what overbought and what oversold is. Sorry there, let me turn off my phone. Yeah, okay. Okay, so while we've learned a little bit from the article, let me just do a little bit of Google searching. What is the RSI? Okay. Relative Strength Index is a momentum indicator used in technical analysis, of course. Okay, so what is good RSI to buy at? The Relative Strength Index provides short-term buy and sell signals. Low RSI below 30 is a buy, and high above 70 is a sell. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. Let's go to Fidelity and just see. We'll do a little bit more of this research. I think it's fun to see different graphs. You know me, if you've been watching me on this channel long enough, you know that I love graphs. So hey, if you like graphs too, give me a like and comment below. Say, I like graphs too. Say that. Okay, so it was developed by J. Wells Wilder, actually. That's a cool name. Is a momentum oscillator that meant, you know what? I'm bored here, so let's look up this guy, because I am intrigued who this man is. There he is. There's the man himself. Concepts in Technical Trading. That might actually be a good book for me to read. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you're learning a skill all by yourself and if you're learning a skill by yourself and you have no formal education, you know, get whatever you can get your hands on. Read books, watch YouTube videos, you know, just do whatever you can to try and get the information. The only thing there is that it's not really vetted. Of course, that's another discussion. Okay, do you want information that isn't vetted by the university system? But, you know, you have to do the vetting yourself when we're doing this online research. So you kind of have to have this intuition of like, you know, what sounds good and what sounds totally fictitious. But anyway, all that to say that, you know, just any kind of new book, like, oh, I'd like to read that book. But anyway, let's go back on topic and just learn a little bit. So look, it's got a little indicator here. So we're oversold here because we're like at the crux, but I see like we can't overblow it here. We can't say, oh, it hit 30. That means it immediately has to go back up in the middle of the range. No, because we saw it hit 30 here, rebound a little, hit 30 again, and it continued to go, you know, downwards, right? So if you were to buy, say, here, well, you still would have been screwed because it had, you know, the other half of the way to fall before it picked back up again. So, you know, I can see that it's not a totally like hit or miss. Of course, nothing is a guaranteed indicator in stock trading that I've learned, right? If it was guaranteed, then as soon as it became guaranteed, it wouldn't be guaranteed anymore because everyone would be using it. And the point is we're day trading, which means that we're trying to basically scalp money away from the markets, right? Trading is I forget his name, the guy that created Vanguard, in his book, I'm forgetting the name of the book. But anyway, he said, like, trading in the stock market is a zero-sum game. We have the money that's in the market, and some people will make more money, some people will lose more money. So, if you're kind of taking money out of the trade, that money is coming from somewhere, right? It's not just getting invented. So all that to say that, we've always got to keep on edge, looking at oversold and overbought levels and determining like what's a good trade to make. So anyway, we've gleaned a little bit of like what we can get from this. So we'll transition over to Trading Terminal. And let me go over here just so I can show you this site here. So this is a cool little site. And over here on the left-hand column, you got a thing called Replay. I've got Replay opened over here. So with Replay, you can really simulate any day, time of the market. Let me take myself off here real quick so you can see. Yeah, so let's pick a date. So today is the April 10th. So let's just do the 10th. I didn't personally trade today. I was working on a lot of these, setting up my new studio that you can see here with a mixer. Really cool stuff. I've only got one camera in my computer hooked up, but I do have another camera right there, and I do have an iPad that I can also set up to do some scribbling on if need be. So yeah, we're looking at the SPY. I always like to look at the NASDAQ, so it's just something that I'm more familiar with. So we're looking at NASDAQ, and I'll bring myself back up here. We're looking at the NASDAQ on April 10th, and we're just going to start off at 1x speed. What we're going to do is we're not going to use any other indicators here. We're just going to use the RSI and see what kind of details that we can figure out looking at the RSI. So again, although that's weird because they have 20 and 80 on the RSI, which is kind of interesting. So trading, you start with the 1 minute. So let's just go. Market's live. There we go. So let's zoom in here. All right. What's RSI at right now? Man, I wish it would tell me the actual level of what it is at. Let's see if we can get some options here. So basically we've started. It's like we're live on the market. Isn't this exciting? I'm stressed. No, anyway, I do get stressed, but that's good because it always keeps you on your toes. So how do we buy and sell? So here we buy and sell basically, familiarizing ourselves with Trading Terminal. This is just a watch list, and I actually don't know where this came from, but essentially we've got buy and sell here. So yeah, what 300, 100, so 30,000. So 100 shares, is that right? Is 30,000? Yeah, 100,000. Okay, so every 100 shares you buy is 30,000. So, and that's basically our limit of what we're playing with on the day trade channel. So let's go and scale that back to 10, which is $3,000 with every buy order that we do. So RSI hasn't really changed that much. Let's zoom in here again and just like look really granular. Okay, so RSI is, and what does that say? 14. What does RSI 14 mean? Period, 14 minutes. Yeah, we'll do color. We'll just keep it right there. Cool. So yeah, a lot of selling pressure here. So look at this. RSI is approaching 20. So it's kind of approaching this oversold level. So approaching this level. So we can speed it up and just kind of look. This is fun. It's all simulated. So let's speed it up 5x just for a second so that we can, okay, continuing. Oh, it levels off. So it leveled off. I kind of like the sign of that. I'm just going to buy 10 shares right now. So yeah, so 10 shares average $314.30. And you can see the little green triangle there from where I did buy. Words are all tangled up. Anyway, usually during the show, and I'm running this like a live. I'm not editing this or anything. Maybe I like to get a little bit of coffee here and, run it like a live show, right? I guess we could do lives on YouTube very easily. I just record it live and then, and then put it out. I don't know who the hell's yelling. Do you hear that? I don't know. Anyway, he's like, don't buy. Have you seen that video he bought? And it's like, okay, we're leveling off. We're going to buy 40 more shares. So we just bought 40 more. So we're at 50. Because I see we're hitting an uptrend. And, this is from this morning, but I literally didn't check the market at all today. So I have no idea. I don't know where the market went. So I'd say it's fair practice for me. I mean, why would I lie? I'm practicing. I'm just recording myself, doing the work of research and practice. So I wouldn't lie to myself, because then it's like, okay, when I have real money on the line, well, I faked success the whole time. So I'll end up losing my shirt. But anyway, all that to say, I don't know where this thing is going to go. I'm just basing it off the RSI, which is, the goal of these videos. Each video, again, to recap, looking and researching, Googling, like, what's up with this indicator? Okay, let's go in a trading terminal and let's figure out how to use it. Let's see what's going on. Good news. So, okay, leveling off again. So it's only been 4 minutes market time. Let's speed it up just a little bit. Let's go 5x for a while. Let's see where this thing goes. So let's track the RSI. It's wiggling up. All right, it's descending a little bit. We're back in the red. Although, well, that was weird. What just happened? Sorry about that. Anyway, it is kind of consolidating though. It looks like to me. I mean, no, like it is making lower lows, actually. So maybe that's not the best sign. Oh no. Okay. Well, okay. Oh mate. We got messed up over here. Well, we're down quite a bit here. Look at us. We're hitting 30 again. Okay, we're gonna, we're not selling, but we're gonna buy more when we level off and hit the 20 mark. We're probably at 26 right now on the RSI. Man, it is really going. We really bought at the wrong time, huh? So, I mean, this just goes to show. I mean, this is my first time using the RSI, but it's like, it's not a good, like, just because we see it, notice it go up in a direction doesn't mean it has to, obviously. And we've only got half our position size in, so I think we're feeling pretty good. I'm going to buy 10 more just to have some in there at this level. I think it's itching for a recovery. I don't know if that's my bias, though, or if I'm like, I mean, the RSI doesn't say anything else. Let's zoom in as far as we can go. All right, well, we're fully in at 100, and we'll stop it there because I feel like we were hitting a little bit of a reversal there. And feel free to comment below. Hey, do you think I'm doing a good job? Do you think I'm doing a bad job? Always like to hear from everyone out there. Okay, so now that we're fully invested, I mean, we're just like, we're sitting here. So we're gonna speed it up 10x, and wrap it up and see if our thesis was right. I mean, we were sitting at 20, right? We were sitting at 20. So which should have been a sign that it was, okay, so now we see it, boom, 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 look at it go up. Okay, there we go. We see the RSI hit. Nope, continue to consolidate down. Continue to consolidate down. Okay, we're still going at 10x. All right, we're 11 minutes into the market open. We're consolidating a little bit, actually. Oh, there we go, there we go. Look, RSI is coming back up. Look at us. Okay, it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. Good thing we can 10x. You know, it kind of be cool if we could do this in real life. You know, if you're looking at 1x, like you're just trading on the market here. Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes like watching paint dry. It's crazy because it's overblown. It's like, oh, day trader, you know, on Instagram, like it's one of those things. But when you actually are doing the job, like you're sitting there for 3 hours looking at a computer screen going, you know. So I think I bought at every wrong level that you could possibly buy on this day. I mean, it's been descending the whole day. It's trying to fight, it looks like. I mean, it's not like totally just like selling off, but we are down $70 right now. Not a lot compared to, you know, right now our position is worth about 30,000, but you know, it's kind of, I don't know. Don't know what to think of it. Well, we're continuing to go, and we are at 10x, so. Okay, it's 9:53. We're now 23 minutes into the market. How long are we going on this video? Oh, geez, the video's been 22 minutes. Sorry, maybe I could make the videos a little bit shorter in the future. You know, I can't imagine anyone out there wants to watch a 25-minute video of some guy pretend to day trade. But anyway, I think the first few minutes of the video is really strong, and then we're like, okay, let's go pretend. Look at us there. We're making a recovery. We're making a recovery. So let me just skip forward here. And, oh, look, we did recover. U-shape. No, let's actually go back. I feel like that's cheating. So let's try to evaluate what the VWAP is doing here. And the VWAP's at its midpoint, right? Oh, I'm sorry, the RSI, not the VWAP. I was thinking about the last video that we did. Anyway, the RSI is at 40, between 20 and 80. And I don't know why it's different, actually. I don't know. So VWAP is still at 35, 40, that kind of stuff over here. VWAP 40. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're itching for a recovery here. I know we saw into the future a few minutes, but you know, there are probably a lot of other indicators that we could be using right now to show us that we actually would be in the right direction. And I really did buy at the top here. I mean, that's kind of the problem is like, okay, now I've bought here. I'm not only, now I'm waiting for it to recover just to break even. Like, I'm not going to make any money here. I'm just waiting for it to recover for us to break even. So, yeah, so we're 10:08 right now. Let's bring it up. Let's go to, you know, let's go to 10:30 and see what happened in a half an hour. Okay, in a half an hour, I'm still below all of my buy orders. Let's do an hour forward. Oh, significantly up. So it actually is in our favor now. But, you know, that's just total luck. That's not even like doing the indicator, you know, tracking the indicators. So anyway, it worked out for us here today because apparently the market flipped. But when we were trying to trade on the VWAP over here, it was just disastrous. It was disastrous. So I'll sell here. Okay. Our realized P&L was $124. And, you know, in my evaluation, I don't think we did the best trading the RSI. I don't know. It was kind of tiny on the screen too, which does, you know, It's just a little thing, but it did kind of make it hard to like, oh, where's the VWAP going? Is it really? It doesn't seem like it's that responsive of an indicator. But anyway, we'll now be incorporating I keep saying VWAP. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. The RSI. We'll be incorporating the RSI into our trading strategy from now on. So, what's going on over here? Still running. Okay, well everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. Learn how to trade with me, trading the RSI. If you liked the video, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. It was great to have you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.